Are you a poet? Are you looking to add some spice to your poem? Well, I have just the advice you need. It's called foreshadowing. Foreshadowing is when you give clues or hints to the coming events in your poem. Foreshadowing can be particularly used in mystery poems when you want to give clues as to what is coming up, but yet keep the audience in suspense by not giving away the end. In my speech today, I'm going to point out some examples of foreshadowing. Then I am going to create a poem and insert foreshadowing to spice it up. An example of foreshadowing can be found in the poem The Highwayman by Alfred Noyes. In this poem, the author keeps repeating that the highwayman will be back by moonlight. And finally, he is. Another way that foreshadowing is used is when the landlord's daughter refers to the highwayman as a dead man, foreshadowing his death at the end of the poem. A third example is when she drew one last deep breath that foreshadowed she was about to die. Here's an example of a poem I wrote, The Baseball Game. The underdogs were unprepared for this game. The team they played thought they were lame. The team the underdogs were playing were in the Hall of Fame. Sadly, the record of the underdogs didn't help them. So when the game started, the pitcher was throwing strikes, but the defense wasn't helping him. The game was suddenly half over with the score 1-0 with the underdogs losing. The underdogs would have to score two more runs, otherwise they would be running. So they somehow scored five times and they were ahead. It looked like the other team had underestimated them and rolled over dead. So it looks like the underdogs won. By adding foreshadowing in the title as at the beginning of my poem, I can add a little flavor to my poem without giving away the end. The unexpected outcome. It is an unexpected outcome for the championship game. The underdogs were unprepared for this game. The team that they were playing thought they were lame. The team the underdogs were playing were in the Hall of Fame. Sadly, the record of the underdogs didn't help them. So when the game started, the pitcher was throwing strikes, but the defense wasn't helping him. The game was suddenly half over, with the score 1-0, with the underdogs losing. The underdogs would have to score two more runs, otherwise they would be running. So they scored somehow 5 runs and they were ahead. It looked like the other team had underestimated them and rolled over dead. So it looks like the underdogs won. Just as a chef adds flavor to his meals, a poet can add spice to his poem just with using foreshadowing. So don't hasty. Start today. Start using foreshadowing in your poem and go from dull poems to eccentric poems.